Like, where? Are they okay? Something's not right. I hope he didn't run out of gas. Alright, so I'm the late one right now. Alright, now I'm together. I don't know what this audio is going to sound like, but we're just going to wing it here. Let's see. Send it, Brandon, send it. The bike immediately told me, Brandon, you need fuel. And what is up, you beautiful people? And welcome to yet another California Brandon Bicasso video. I am riding with my crew, my California crew, my Canada crew, my crew. But we are currently headed to, well, we've been headed this the entire day because I more than likely split this stuff up into multiple videos because there's so much content. But we are currently headed to Palm Springs where, ooh, that was a big bump. Where we will be partying with the SCMM crew, the Southern California Motorvlogger Meetup crew. But I'm here on not my bike, but a 2019 Indian Chieftain that Indian motorcycle so graciously let me borrow. Oh, God, that was a big bump. But I picked this bike up right outside of LA, and I rode the bike up yesterday through Long Beach. It was either Long Beach, no, it was Laguna Beach. I don't know if Long Beach is a part of that. But I rode the bike up through there, and then San Bernardino. What's going on with Jay? I got Jay right here. There said go. So I guess we are waiting on Jay. We got Bearded Bobber back here behind me. All right, he's coming. But yes, Indian graciously allowed me to ride this bike while I'm here, and it is a 2019 Indian Chieftain with a 116. And man, is this thing good. I never got a chance to fully appreciate the 116 because I've always had to do it on demo rides, but being able to freely unleash this thing in many different scenarios, from traffic to curvy back roads to mountain passes like that, man, I gotta admit, this thing's good. It is so good. And the heat, you don't really feel the heat until you get in traffic. But being that it's so hot out here, everything feels hot. We got up to 105 yesterday, and when we get to Palm Springs, it's supposed to get up to 115, possibly close to 120. But as you can see out here, we got beautiful views, home freaking views, and it's just been a great time. It's just been a great time. But I'm trying to catch up with the crew. I might need to wait for everybody else. We got people in the back, people in the front, in the middle, but this is probably the farthest of a gap we've had the entire time I've been here. But it is Friday right now, and I still got 3 days of riding. Tomorrow we got the big SCMM event, but tonight we're going to get in our hotels and check in and meet everybody. And then Sunday we'll be headed to Vegas, and Vegas is just going to be, so far as I know, our regular crew, because it's just a time frame. I'm trying to get everybody together. And it's going to be Bearded Bobber, Meatball, Jay Fast, and all of the rest of our Canada peeps, Kevin, Chris, everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. But, ooh, I heard that bus down there. But, yeah, it's just been a great time. But earlier today, we rode some very curvy roads, and it was just probably, Big Bear was definitely probably the best ride I've ever been on. And when I say best ride, you know, you got some roads that are really good in short bursts, but Big Bear was like the trifecta, right? You had the hill climb through the curvy road, then you had the big mountain scenic views, and then there's one part of it where you could stop and have something to eat at this nice restaurant, and then, oh shoot, let me focus here. And then you had the whole descent coming back down, and descending was just as good as going up, if not better. So definitely, if you have the opportunity, ride Big Bear, because it is a ride for you. Like, where are they okay? Something's not right. Hopefully he didn't run out of gas. No, he just got gas though. But I've been getting the full experience with this 116. It's just been a glorious experience with this thing. Man, look at these mountain views. Oh man. So worth it. It's worth it. It is so worth it. Come on guys, where y'all at? Alright, I think they might be good now. So yeah, we're in one of these little cottage cabin little areas. But it's just so many little spots down through here. We've only seen one sheriff the entire day. Oh wow, that's like a left turn. Turn left now. Lots of these little uphill climb type curves right here. And I've only scraped the Chieftain's peg one time, this floorboard. That's just how much ling angle it has. And I've given it the beans quite a few times. But look at this right here. Get it, baby. There you go. Thought we were supposed to be going down the hill. We're here climbing again. I ain't complaining. Alright, come on. Oh, there's a big bump there. See, the thing is, when I can't get my momentum, I can't really keep my line. I have to give it some distance. But it's almost like it's a whole nother world out here, man, in California. And we got some of this stuff like this in North Alabama, but it doesn't seem this, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't experienced it yet, but Cali has me sold on their roads. But damn, it's so hot here. But where we are right now, it's not that bad. It's 95 degrees. When we were up at the top of Big Bear, it was about upper 80s. No, probably about 83. I think that's the lowest it got. See, this is like Oak Tree Village. It's like these little like towns as you're climbing up and going down the mountain, that you just find so many little jewels. And earlier in the ride today, we went and got gelato, and the gelato guy was like super anti-ice cream and yogurt. He was like, ice cream's bad for you, yogurt's bad for you, but he was like, gelato's like the elixir for life. He's like, pretty much like God touched this gelato and made it amazing. Dude, these curves, look at this, man. See, I can't get my lines right, 'cause I'm trying not to speed up too much. Third gear seems like a happy gear for the Chieftain with the 116 when you're doing these kind of curves. And the reason being, if you go second gear, the RPMs are too high for those kind of curves, and unless you plan on powering out of the curve, it's not gonna feel right. It's gonna bog the bike down. Come on. Gonna throw it on in here. Yeah, man, this is where it's at. I just love how the temperature and the temperature of what you're seeing changes. Like when you get the shade, and then when the sun's hitting the trees a certain way. Yeah, this is it, man. This is it. I love this road. This is officially my new favorite road. But I also, again, got to mention that we are doing this on a Friday, so traffic possibly could be a lot more abundant. So, oh, look at that. I'm guessing those are supposed to be Amish people. Oh, look at these views coming up. Look at that. Pedal, 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 pedal. Come on, buddy, pedal. See, right now I'm in that situation where fourth gear is too much. It's too high of a gear. And then third gear, depending on how fast I'm going, ain't good enough either. I just wonder how some of these people like more than likely like live off of like this is definitely like a local shop living kind of place. Definitely. I needed this trip creatively, professionally, mentally, spiritually. I needed this trip. I needed it. These people that I call friends and family definitely made it even better. But this would not be my last time doing this road, 100%. And this is all I want to mention pretty much on the same route. Like, we didn't go like anywhere like out of the super out of the way to get here. We made like one traffic light turn and we were back on these roads. Oh, look at this. This was like one of those turns from home. See, I don't know what to expect here. I gotta follow my people here. Oh yes, man. I can't wait to see this on footage. And the sun's getting in our eyes. But then when you look off to the left, because I haven't yet, and you see all of that, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then you just power out that curve with that third gear, just rip on it. This 116 is awesome. This 116 is amazing. This experience is amazing. This bike is amazing. These people are amazing. Oh, this was worth it. This was so worth it. Not that I didn't think it was going to be, but man, it's just thinking about it and then on your way to experience it and then experiencing it, totally different things. A part of me before I even got on the plane, a part of me felt like something was going to go wrong. Whether I couldn't get the bike or whether my plane was going to be delayed. I just felt like something wasn't going to go right. But everything so far has been perfect. Everything so far has been exactly to plan, and anything that was not to plan has only complemented this entire ride, this entire experience. These sweepers, man, this is it. I'm going to tell you guys something. I've done the Dragon, I've done Cherahalla Skyway, and I was gonna be honest with you. This Big Bear ride trumps the Dragon. It trumps Cherahalla Skyway. This is it. This is it. And I'm not trying to get big-headed, but this is an awesome ride. This is an awesome ride. Even though it's hot as hell, if you're able to do this when it's not as hot, you know, it'll be even better. But I didn't even care. Because once you get up through Big Bear, the temperature starts dropping. So it's like 105 down through the Redlands and San Bernardino. But once you get up to Big Bear, you're looking at like 80s. Whoa. Picked up speed there a little bit too fast. But if you can get over the heat, definitely do this. Definitely do this. Just look at that. We've been through all of that today. That's wild, man. That is freaking wild. And we aren't even done. There's so many jewels in between these mountains. So many moments to capture and experience. I'm just glad I'm able to get some of it on camera for you guys. And to kind of portray my emotions over this microphone and camera. That I really hope this microphone came out good. It would suck if I'm not recording, but I'll just have to deal with that later. Oh, this 116, man. I just give it a throttle bump and it wants to go. And like I said, this isn't something that I already knew, but I've never had the 116 this long. I've never been on a Chieftain this long, or a Thunderstroke engine. I've never had one for a day, and let alone the best engine that Indian has to offer, or the biggest CC size, or however you want to put it. But this is, man, this is it. This is it. I love it. Oh, and of course I do have the bike in sport mode. Standard is good, but yeah, sport mode is like, it gives you that snappy response when you're trying to power out of the curves. The reason why I picked the Chieftain, I don't know if I said this in another video, but reason why I picked the Chieftain over the FTR, because Indian was gonna give me the option to pick any bike that they had in the arsenal. But I said, let me do the Chieftain because I didn't know how my gear was gonna fit. I didn't know how all of my stuff was gonna fit, and I didn't want it to be a situation where my stuff just didn't fit in the bags the right way. So what I ended up doing, I took my uncle's Chieftain because that's the bike that I had at my disposal, and I simply put all my stuff in it and just, wait a minute, we're breaking here. And I just wanted to see how everything would fit, and everything fit fine. And when I got the Indian, I literally, all I had to do was just drop my stuff in the bags and drive off. And that's what I did. It was smooth. No headaches. Oh, we got one more nasty one here. Is this how we finish it? Whoa, Cliff, what you doing? That's it. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna cap the video here, but yeah, man, this is technically still the beginning of this ride. But yeah, as always, man, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.